With the holidays right around the corner, Mark Wahlberg is back as Dan Morgan in The Family Plan 2, now streaming on Apple TV+. Our Aunyea Lachelle spoke with Mark about family, fatherhood, and why Christmas gets anything but quiet for the Morgans this year. But first, Mark reflects on his love for Philadelphia and even gives his Super Bowl predictions. Take a look.
I think I see the Eagles and the Patriots on a collision course to the Super Bowl again. What do you think?
I think so too, and I think the Eagles are going to win again.
Well, you know what? I was not mad. It was the only time when the Patriots lost the Super Bowl that I wasn't mad because, I'm an honorary Philadelphian, having played Vince Papale and made so many other movies there. So it was still a good thing to see, the great city of Philadelphia celebrate like that.
It's date night, buddy. What's up?
Max barfed, that's what.
Did it get on the new couch?
A little bit.
It's pink.
Mark Wahlberg is back for The Family Plan 2. This time, his character Dan Morgan is hoping for a dream holiday in Europe until his old assassin life crashes the trip and turns Christmas into complete chaos.
This is one of those movies that anyone in your family can watch. But what I really love is Dan Morgan. Yes, he's got this assassin background, but he's just a dad at the end of the day. And so are you. You're a father of 4. So I'm curious, what has Dan Morgan taught you about work-life balance?
The biggest sacrifice is being away from my family. If I'm making a movie in London or in France, thankfully, when it's a beautiful location like those two, the family is willing to come. If it's something that's not as exciting, then I'm usually trying to just get home every weekend if possible. But that's always the biggest sacrifice.
He is your boyfriend? This guy is ripped. Can he put some clothes on?
Yes, Daddy.
He just call me Daddy?
One of the funniest scenes in this movie for me was your reaction to your daughter's boyfriend. I feel like he was every mother's dream, every father's nightmare, right? He was ripped, good looking, had the accent. Your kids are around the dating age. What kind of future father-in-law are you?
I know it's double standard, but I do take it easier when my son my oldest son has a girlfriend. She's a sweetheart. She's basically part of our family and travels with us quite a bit now. When my daughter started first dating, it was a little bit hard. I actually just met her new boyfriend, and he's a sweetheart. We actually went and played golf, and on the golf course, you can learn a lot about a person because it brings out the best and the worst of you. And I have to be an example too, the way I conduct a carry myself as a dad and a husband. So, it's never easy. And, it's really come full circle because if you think about other movies that I've done in the past, I was the boyfriend who was the thorn in the dad's side. And now I'm the dad. But I'm also grateful to be able to play the dad. And I embrace even playing a granddad in the future. But yeah, getting a lot of daddy from people already.
I bet growing up, you probably had a ton of memories, especially around this season being the youngest of 9. But in this movie, you get to have a younger sibling. So was it everything you thought it would be?
It was. I've always dreamt of having a younger sibling. Being the youngest of 9, obviously everything flows downhill. I think that's what makes this better than the first and really differentiates it. The conflict that Dan has, always putting family first, and now knowing that he has a younger brother, it really kind of throws him off of his game. And he wants to make it work despite the imminent danger. And the family really has to kind of step up.
Omar can come with us, right?
Yes, I go where you go.
Fine. You're in.
Yes. In what?
You're in deep shit.
You're unbelievable.
The Family Plan 2 streaming now on Apple TV+. I like his prediction for the Super Bowl, and I like Aunyea's prediction for the Super Bowl as well. Almost 20 years ago, he played Vince Papale.